A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Texas offense will come out first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through.
There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. Working on the right. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Scarlet Knights offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, Dave.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head, that will be a big factor in who wins this football.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for space. It's Perkins. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Dixon. With the catch, it's Bettis. Taking it the other way. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Rutgers, 0.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pass pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, give on the inside. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, as a defense, this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air, it's Dixon. Fires to the big fella. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Snap in the shotgun. Moving out to the right. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Wants to fire on second down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him recently.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Dixon. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Bettis. Hard-hitting tackle. Now on 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Complete to the left. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Douglas. Got his man in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense now. They haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
The give from the gun. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's going to let it go. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air, it's Douglas. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Sends it back in motion. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Longhorns want to move quickly. With the catch, it's Carney. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Dixon. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Pressure coming. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Bettis. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got it down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. Off-play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas!
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Douglas. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air. It's McCourty. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Scarlet Knights are flying down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Dixon. The throw to the outside is complete. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him. Turning it on! They're working that left side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Rutgers 0.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. makes the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Now on first down from the 28. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's McCourty. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, they're after him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're...
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Texas offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Turns on the Jets. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorns. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Now the play fake. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Dixon. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown has it. At the 20, he's got space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
70. Rutgers 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll give it to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Looking for a man. It's McCourty. Got a man. It's Banks. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today and